For our last question, we have a little bit of work to do since we have three different representations for Deja, Zoe, and Melanie. They're all hiking. The data is represented below in these different displays. So Deja hiked 2.4 miles in 2 hours. Okay. We see Zoe's, we've got 3 hours, 3 miles, 7 hours, 7 miles, 8.5, 8.5. And then for Melanie, if we look at the first point, this says that in 5 hours, she went 6 miles. Okay? So, who was able to hike 12 miles in 10 hours? The first thing that I should be doing to compare is I want to find the unit rate per hour, and then I'll be able to see who was going the fastest, and then I can figure out who went 12 miles in 10 hours. So remember, when we're finding a unit rate, it's y divided by x. If you don't know what y and x are, we can look at Zoe because our table is going to be organized as x, y. So we're looking at miles per hour, miles divided by hours. Zoe's is the easiest. If we do y divided by x, 3 divided by 3, anything divided by itself is 1. So she's going 1 mile per hour. So will she go 12 miles in 10 hours? No. Zoe will not go 12 miles in 10 hours. Deja hiked 2.4 miles in 2 hours. So 2.4, the miles, the y, divided by 2 equals 1.2 miles per hour. To see if she went 12 miles in 10 hours, what I can do is 1.2 times 10, because that's how many hours we're looking at, and that does give me 12. So Deja is one of the people. She's able to hike 12 miles in 10 hours. And then let's look at Melanie's. Melanie, we have 5 divided by 6. So we have miles divided by hours. 6 divided by 5. 6 divided by 5 is also 1.2 miles per hour. Since hers is the same unit rate as Deja's, we know that Melanie can also cover 12 miles in 10 hours. That also answers the second question for us: who hikes at the same rate? Deja and Melanie have the same unit rate, so they both hike at the same rate as well. And then the last one, who is the fastest hiker? Well, since we have the unit rates, we can compare easily. Zoe goes 1 mile per hour, Deja and Melanie go 1.2 miles per hour, and to be faster, you would cover more miles in the same amount of time. So again, for the third straight part of this question, Deja and Melanie are the fastest hikers in the group. Deja and Melanie are killing it, and Zoe needs to step her game up.